Greetings everybody, I'm Base6286, and welcome back to more Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. In this episode, we're doing more of the same, really. We've got more Metroids to kill, so let's go do that. So, we've cleared up Area 2, if you remember. We killed, or how many did we? I guess we've killed 13 Metroids now? Anyways, we've gotten it down to, the counter down to 26. So we can move on to Area 3 now, and encounter more Metroids and have a batch of new items to collect, which will be a lot of fun. So let's get rid of these spiky things that fly erratically and obnoxiously, and continue onwards and downwards. Kind of wish there's spawning dudes out of those things so I could heal up a little bit. I wish I could find some missiles around here. Like, I'm really low on missiles. We've collected a lot of expansions and have somehow managed to hover around the same amount, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh well, we'll find a recharge station at some point also, I'm sure. Surely we will. But anyways, we can head down here, which was previously blocked off by lava, and then off to the right, and we get some music again. Yeah, this game is really interesting with the music. Like, not every area has music, which is kind of a shame. I mean, this place has got some jammin' tunes. But yeah, there's a couple areas that are just silent, and there's a couple other areas that they're not silent, but they just have like a bunch of beeps and boops, which is really weird. I think it's usually like the in-between areas have the music, and then like areas that like actual areas that have all the Metroids in them have all the beeps and boops and that kind of thing. So, and I think if you clear out all the Metroids in an area, then it goes silent. So that's kind of nice that it has some kind of indication that you've killed the Metroids. I also believe that when you press start, where the Metroid counter is, it'll actually show you how many Metroids are left in an area to kind of give you an idea. So that's nice. That's nice of them. Anyways, now we're in a quasi-morph ball maze here. It's not really much of a maze. You just kind of keep making your way down and to the left for the most part, but oh well. And get out of the lava. Oh, I should have gone right there instead of going back left and having to make the jump again, but oh well. It's no big deal. We didn't take that much damage from that lava, so. Okay, so now that we're in this tunnel, we can finally start going up again, and we're actually going to want to make our way all the way to the very top in order to get around to some areas. We could stop off here. I believe there's some Metroids in there that we can kill off, but if we go up first, we can get some really handy items, which I would like to get, so that's what we're going to do. So let's kill off these guys and collect some energy refills, and head over here. Alright, so, oh man, more of this sand. At least it's not in our way this time. That makes it nice. Or less mean, I guess. And I don't think I've mentioned these about these spawning points, but unlike Super Metroid, and I'm not sure if in Metroid it was like this game or like more like Super Metroid, but I know in this game, after you kill a certain number of those things that spawn from those pits, they'll actually stop spawning. So they don't just spawn infinitely. There is a limit to them, and there'll be a little like clicky noise when the spawning ends to let you know. So. But you can just like exit off the screen and come back in and they'll be there again, so it's not that big of a deal. And I don't know, doesn't the spider ball look way cooler when you have the Varia suit? I think so. It's got like this weird sparky craziness going on. It looks pretty awesome. Okay, so first of all, the very first thing we want to do is after you jump over that first little wall area, if you come down into that sand pit, you can destroy the sand and then hop up into this area. And I thought there might have been a hidden passage there, but there is not. Oh well. If we come up this way, we can actually collect an item right there, which as you can see, is the space jump. Heck yeah! This is actually, I always thought it was, you get this really early in this game. But here you go, the first instance of the space jump, first time it's seen in any Metroid game, much like the spider ball, and a couple other things. I think the wave beam was in the original Metroid, so I don't think that's new, but yeah, now we have the space jump, so we don't really have to worry about things being too high and out of reach anymore. Although I will have to say, Much like Super Metroid, there is a timing to the space jump. It's not like Fusion where you can just kind of jump whenever you want to and it works for the most part. You have to get the timing right, and yeah, I think it's something like, it took me a while to figure out, but I'm pretty sure it's something like you have to press A again like shortly after you let go of the jump button, or a B button I guess it is, I don't know, whichever. Like after you press the jump button, if you wait too long after letting go, then it won't work again. You have to press it pretty quickly after you let go of it, but you can hold the jump button for a while to get more height and all that kind of thing. But I don't know, that's my horrible way of attempting to explain the space jump. Do we actually get 10 missiles from picking up missile upgrades? I thought we only got 5 like the other games. Huh. Oh well. Oh man, and there's nothing over there, so we have to go down, and this room is obnoxious. It's full of nothing but these weird robot giraffes. That's what I'm going to call them, because they have long necks. But yeah, that's all you're going to find in here. Just a giant tower-ish pillar area of robot giraffes, so stupid. Anyway, let's kill these guys and head over this way. And we'll actually be able to pick up another item, I believe, once we get through this missile door. Pretty much all missile doors lead to an item, I think. But if we get this, we get the Spacer Beam. I believe this is the first time of the introduction of this beam as well in a Metroid game, but as you can see, it shoots a much wider blast and much more consistent than the wave beam. It can't go through walls and enemy defenses and stuff like the wave beam can, unfortunately, but it does do slightly more damage. I believe the wave beam took about 3 hits to kill those things, and the Spacer takes 2. It might, now that I think about it, it might be the same, do the same damage as the wave beam. I can't remember. It either does like 1 more point of damage or whatever, or it does the same, but either way, I thought I'd pick it up so we can just show it off here. We're honestly not going to have it for that long, believe it or not. But if you come into this area, we'll come across another Gamma Metroid, and this guy's really obnoxious because all of these blocks here are fake, and he spawns way up there. So, I mean, you could try and fight him while you're up there, but I'm going to go for a different method. I'm going to try and attract his attention and bring him down lower to the ground where I can actually get some footing here. But as you can see, it's kind of not working out so well. This guy is hanging up there a lot. But it looks like we got him now. Yeah, there we go. Now that he's down here, it makes it a little easier to fight him, since we don't have to constantly be up in the air and do crazy shooting like that. And yeah, Gamma Metroids actually aren't too bad. They're of course tougher than Alpha Metroids, but all in all, they're still one of the more easy Metroids to face. And I ended up going up this tunnel, but it looks like there's actually something we missed here. There's actually a couple things in this room that we can still get, but we'll go after this one first, which is we have to climb all the way up on the right side this time. You know, notice there's a little area up there we can get into. Unfortunately, we can't space jump up there, so we're going to have to spider ball our way up. So let's do that. And there isn't any hidden blocks or anything, so we're going to have to blow our way in. So let's lay a couple bombs here. And something to note is if you lay a bomb off screen... Oh, shoot. Yeah, the bomb blew up and I lost my morph ball mode there, but... Yeah, anyways, if a bomb, like, if you go off screen, then, like, the screen pans away from the bomb, then, it won't actually explode and have any effect. Plus, I believe even if it did, the block would respawn anyways that it destroyed, so... Yeah, you have to make sure you can still see the bomb, at least one part of it, before you, move too far away. But now that we've done that, again, there is another thing we can collect in this room, but I kind of just forgot about it. So we'll come back and get it later. So for the time being, we're actually going to try and jump back up to this left turn area, which doesn't seem to be working out too well. So let's take the easy route. Yeah, I mean, the space jump's nice. It's definitely quicker than the spider ball if you can use it correctly, but the spider ball is much more user-friendly, I think, than the space jump is. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to spider ball up there. That'd be cool if we could spider jump, huh? But yeah, we can't spider ball up there because those things get in the way. So we're going to have to space jump up. Or we did have to. But now that we've done that, let's see here. As you can see in the pause screen, there should have been there was a little number there. Instead of the 25, it should have shown the remaining Metroids. I actually wasn't really paying too much attention. But anyways, we've done that. So now if we can come all the way to the right here and hit some spikes on the way down, that's fantastic. There's like these weird, I swear they look like bird beaks or something, but they're just like moving platforms. But they just remind me of like bird beaks for whatever reason. Anyways, we want to go back up here and try and collect that missile tank. Unfortunately, you can't spider ball across those moving platforms. As you can see, we just fall back down. So we're going to have to space jump our way back up a little ways and spider ball, or we're going to have to spring ball actually over there. You might be able to use morph ball bombs to propel yourself across, but it's going to, of course, be way more tricky to do that. So hooray for spring ball. And you of course won't be able to spider ball across those spikes. Like, you'll just get hurt. So, anyways, we have to lay a bomb on that rock, and we'll be able to come through the secret passage. And we actually get a couple items for this. We can blow this block up and nab another energy tank, which nets us 3. Pretty nice. We now have about 300 energy, or 400 energy, I think, or 499, something like that. But we can get the energy tank, and then we can come around here and we'll get another missile expansion. And let's see, yeah, I guess you do get 10 from missile expansions, huh? Well, there you go. So, that actually means there's only, I think there's only like 22 missile expansions in this game then. I guess that kind of makes sense though. I mean, this is for the Game Boy, so they didn't exactly have like tons of memory and tons of capabilities. So, anyways, we've got everything in this area, so let's blow that block up again and hop on back out here. We're going to have to destroy this boulder again, but oh, that's not a big deal. And hop off the bird platform, and we'll be able to head down here. And of course you can see a Metroid carcass there, so we know there's going to be a Metroid somewhere around here coming up. Alright, so let's see what we've got in this room. Looks like we want to go down, I believe, to get to the next area. And oh man, we can already see a Metroid has spotted us. So let's get rid of this guy. It looks like it's another Gamma. Seeing a lot more of those lately. I mean, it only makes sense though. As you progress through the game, you're going to encounter more Metroids, and I mean, we've been on the planet longer, so it makes sense that the Metroids have more time to evolve and all of that. And this is not working, so let's approach from another side, another angle. All right, that's a little better. But yeah, we haven't seen the last of the Alpha Metroids, which I kind of like. We will, even up to like almost the very end of the game, we'll still be seeing Alpha Metroids. But we will see more powerful ones too. There's still another 2 main forms, I guess you could say, and then like 1 more form. Well, I guess there's actually a lot of forms left if you count all of them. But for right now, we'll just say there's another 2 main forms that we're gonna see around this part of the game. Plus another 2 that we'll see at the end of the game, so we'll just leave it at that. Anyways, now that we've killed that Gamma Metroid, let's get back out of here and see if we can make our way back up to where that save point was. So, destroy that sand. And it's really weird, for whatever reason, like when you're inside those Metroid shell things, like you jump up slower, like almost if you were like in water. Like in Super Metroid, how like when you're in water you jump and move kind of slower. It's almost the same kind of effect when you're in those Metroid little bits in this game, which is weird, but okay. It is what it is, I guess. But actually this went rather smoothly, that space jumping, which is nice. So kill off these guys, and let's actually head back down this way. And we're going to go and collect that thing we missed in that one area. But we'll do that in the next episode, so see you guys then.